Welcome back to the potting shed today. Weather's too bad to go to the allotment. Temperatures really dropped. I was at the allotment last weekend and I was just working in a t-shirt and it was quite pleasant. But today the temperatures dropped. We've got strong winds and it's been showery all day with hailstones and rain. But I'm going to take the opportunity to sow some more seeds. So I just thought I'd let you, sorry, our pigeons just flown past. I just thought I'd let you see what I'm actually going to be growing this year. I'll take you out in the garden at the minute and I'll show you what I've got, what's coming on already, what seedlings I've got already. So bear with me, I'll swing the camera around and take you out in the garden. Okay, so first things first. These are all lettuce and these are Lilla Rossa, these ones here, and these are Red Dragon mustard. These are my red drumhead cabbages, doing all well. Inside here I've got some black-seeded Simpson lettuce and some Romanesque cauliflowers. Under here I've got some more Lilla Rossa, and with this one, same again, more Lilla Rossa lettuce. This one is beetroot. Crimson Globe, and this is a mixture of cabbages and cauliflowers, broccoli. There's one broccoli, one cabbage, greyhound cabbage, and I think the rest are cauliflowers. These are the broad beans. These will be going up to the allotment tomorrow, and I'll hopefully be planting some of them on my plot and some on Delilah's plot. And these are the leeks I've got this year. Not many of them compared to last year. Okay, so what I'm gonna sow today is going to be a mixture of flowers and vegetables. So I'm going to start off with this, and this is a chocha. Now I've never grown this before, but some people say it tastes like green peppers, which is fine. Green peppers, which is fine. Other people say it tastes more of cucumber, which is not so fine because I don't like cucumber. So I thought I'd give it a try anyway, and well, see what it's like for myself. So let's see what the seeds are like. This is from the Real Seed Company, and as you can probably see, the variety is called Fat Baby. So I've given a packet of these seeds to Delilah and twin sister Dolores, and we're going to see how we get on. Now I don't know why you can see that. It's the seeds. Strange little shapes. But yeah, I'll just dib a couple of holes with my favourite dibber. And I think I might actually take these into the conservatory. Until things warm up again. I'm hoping things are going to warm up by next weekend, which is Easter weekend. Just move that watering can. I do have a label. I've printed all my labels off beforehand, so I don't make the same mistake I made last week when I've got all my peppers mixed up. So that's the achocha. Next, so what we're going to have next? We can have Swedes, best of all. I'll try them on in this. Will I try them in this? No, I've got. Yeah, I will. I'll try them in these. I'm running out of compost, so. I've not had much luck with Swedes before in the past. I don't know why. Because all my other brassicas do, well, sort of do okay. But yeah, it'd be nice to get some Swedes. Actually, I'm seeing Swedes. Where are they? They're in my pocket somewhere, aren't they? It's little gems. Sorrel. So it's Swedes, and the variety is best of all. Now in Scotland, where I come from, we would call that Swede a turnip. So someone once told me the difference between a Swede and a turnip is a Swede is just a Swedish turnip, which I don't know if that's true, but I'm willing to go with it. But yeah, we'd call that a turnip, and in Scotland, and we'd have it on Burns night with haggis, neeps and tatties. Something banging on this shed. I don't know whether it's the little blue tit or what. He's still here. In fact, next door's cat was trying to sit underneath, well, as close as I can, because of the plastic spikes I've put on the rail. So yesterday morning at 5 o'clock I was woken up to next door's cat sitting there and meowing away as I looked up at the bird box. Little swine. So yeah, don't actually want these birds to be a meal for next door's cat. He's very brave when it comes to little birds, but he's not very brave when it comes to Angus, because Angus has chased him out of the garden several times. I'll just leave that there. Don't need that at the minute. So what's next? We'll do some sorrel. This is red-veined sorrel, and it's quite nice to go with salads. And I can't believe it, these seeds are actually in date. There's a lot of my seeds are not in date, so I've been sort of over sowing them to make sure I get something out, and over sowing them to make sure I get something out of them, and just basically hoping. A lot of my tomatoes were out of date. I sowed my tomato seeds during the week, so they're in the conservatory, and there's nothing really to see at the minute. But the varieties I am growing are Black Cherry, Gardener's Delight, Roma, Beefmaster, Corde de Boeuf, which is like another plum tomato, and what else? What's the last one? Oh, Ailsa Craig. Not to be confused with the Ailsa Craig onions. There's also an Ailsa Craig tomato as well. So this is the red vein sorrel. Very small seeds. Actually, I'm going to put these in a different container. Hang on a moment. I've moved a lot of stuff outside just while I'm filming, but I have tidied up in here, so it's not looking too bad. Let me just water this. I'll just scatter these all over, and I'll prick them out later. You don't get many seeds in that. Who's that? Mr. Fothergills. No, you don't get many seeds in that. Anyway, that's the red vein sorrel. And I shall just scatter some over the top, just like that. Because they're very small seeds, they don't need to be buried very deep. That should do them. And I shall leave that just there. Right, running out of space again. So that's the red vein sorrel. Let's have a look at the little gems, see if we can. This is suitable for the little gems. So tomorrow I'm planning on getting to the allotment at some time, but I've got to go into town to pick up some new glasses. So I don't actually know what time I'm going to get to the allotment. And today's been quite a relatively, this week's been quite a relatively dry week. We've had a lot of rain over the past month, as many of you are aware. But over the past week, we haven't had any significant rain. I say significant. We have had a few little showers, but nothing that's really going to add to the water table. Just drop a couple in each hole, and that'll do them. So that'll be good. What I might do with the little gems is I might put them in that little trug I've got out in the garden, Then I can go and pick them when I need them. For lunch, things like that. And that's little Jim. All these will get a water before I go in the house. So I said I was going to plant some flowers as well. That's the rain back on. Let's see, what can I plant some flowers on? I'm going to do some chrysanthemums. So I'm just going to, what's the seeds like for them? These are from Premier Seeds Direct, and these are chrysanthemums. And this variety is called Painted Lady. No, Painted Daisy. I'll see if I can drop a picture of them in the video here so you can see what they're like. Because obviously with Premier Seeds Direct, you don't get any fancy packaging unless you pay extra. Yep, that's definitely the rain on. What I'll do is I'll just throw these in this little pot and I can pick them out later. So as I said, yeah, new glasses tomorrow, have a spot of lunch in town, race back, get changed, get down the allotment, and hopefully get those broad beans in the ground. Yeah, so that's the chrysanthemums. So there's 1,000 seeds in that packet. I'm not quite sure who counts them all. I know I wouldn't like the job. And yet again, these will get a water before I finish for the day. Right, calendula. We'll have some calendula. See if I can find the seeds. There we go. These are from Wilco. I don't remember buying these. I wonder if someone gave them to me. But these are calendula. So yeah, I plan to have a few more flowers at the allotment this year. Which is good. And the calendula seeds are quite big, as you can see, which makes it ideal for collecting the seed next year. So once the flower heads, once the flowers are flowered and they've all died back a little bit, you can save the flower heads and take the seeds. Otherwise, the seeds will just drop and they'll self-seed where they land. And you'll have lots and lots of calendula where you might not want them next year. If you do want them there, fine, that's fine and dandy. But yeah, very easy to collect the seeds from these. These and marigolds, I believe, are very similar. So and that's the calendula. Right, I'm running out of compost, but I have prepared this. This is just rough compost from the compost bin. So what I'm going to sow in here is I'm going to sow a mixture of Autumn Beauty, which is a nice red sunflowers. I like. They're about the same height as me, and they're nice red and multi-headed sunflowers, and some Lemon Queen. I don't know where I got these from, but I'll try them out. So this compost is just very rough. I know I was running out of compost, so I just grabbed some out the compost bins here in the garden. Right. I'll do the lemon ones, the Lemon Queens ones first. Scissors, need scissors. As I said, I'll drop a picture in the video of what these look like so you can see for yourself. And you never know, you might decide that they'd look good in your garden or allotment. You know what, I'm just going to plant the entire packet. There we go, sunflower seeds. You've probably seen them before. I've never grown these ones. Well, let's just say it was a sealed packet. But I was going to grow a lot of sunflowers last year, but when I'm back issues, I never got round to. Oh, I did sow them, but they just died really. You know. And these are the Autumn Beauty, the nice red ones. And a good thing about the sunflowers as well is you can take the heads off and leave them in the garden for the birds and the squirrels to munch their way through. I've just lost the cover off of my Lola Rossa. So they're done. Sunflowers. Just cover these back up again. I'll just tramp them down. Not quite sure what that is. A few of them have come back to the surface. We just poke them down. And I'm just going to leave this in here until they actually sprout. Then I'll move it outside. The next thing is sweet peas. So I'm just going to grow the sweet peas in this root trainer. So I think these are saved from last year. So Some of them are splitting already. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a couple into each cell. You know what? I'm going to drop 3 into each cell because why not? I've got lots of seeds. We can get all these flowers out into the allotment in my garden. It'll keep the pollinators happy. I'm dropping them all now. So yeah, look, there's quite a few people start their sweet peas off really early. I don't bother because they're quick and growing, and I would have nowhere to put them out or keep them early because, well, they just end up getting leggy. And over Easter, hopefully when I get time over Easter, I shall be putting out my normal peas for eating and my first early potatoes. Just pick up any I've knocked over. So yeah, it's always a good idea to try and save some of your own seeds if you can. Right, I'll just give these a water, then I'll put the lid on and put them on the ground. They can stay down there with the sunflowers until I'm ready. What's in this packet? Nasturtiums. Yeah, I wanted some of them. And what else have I got here? Chard. Yeah, I wanted to do some chard for the bunnies. I'm not really a big fan of it myself, but the rabbits will have it. Okay, I'm back and I've just got enough compost for these nasturtiums. I'll just dip a hole in each of these cells. Of course, these will need to go out in the front garden because they can't go in the back garden, because if they do, the rabbits will just decimate them with a lot of the plants. So yeah, in case anyone doesn't know what a nasturtium looks like, I shall I'll insert a picture into the video. So you can have a look. And as you see, the massive big seeds in these nasturtiums, so we might have a go at trying to save some seed as well at the end of the summer. It'll be nice if all these come up. Put a little bit of colour in the garden. Hopefully the delivery men won't trample all over them. Right, that's the nasturtiums. So I've run out of compost, so I'm just going to lightly cover these up and hope for the best. They should be okay. And these as well can stay in here until they're ready. Well, that's it for today, everyone. Tomorrow, as I says, I've got the optician in the morning. I spot a lunch in town. Then I'll see if I can get back to the allotment. If the weather's decent enough to put the camera out, I'll try and film something. But take care, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.